Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of MenaeroCraft, our Minecraft modded survival series. So last episode we returned from the Tropica Craft Dimension to our own beautiful home, and we started fiddling around with some of the MenaeroCulture machines, and I couldn't get the furnace to work, which we need to be able to bleach this coral that we collected into bleached white coral. That way we can turn that into white dye, and then white dye we can use to make lights for our technology building. Now you can actually see that I raised the building. I actually made the roof 11 high where it was 8 before, and I think it looks a lot better now that it's raised. It also made the decoration around the side symmetrical, which was bugging me a little bit. I have this thing about symmetry, so that is fantastic. But never mind that, it is time to get back to this MenaeroCulture stuff to start with. So I got it working. As you can see, the crucible furnace is up and running. The issue that I had is I didn't read this properly. Basically in here it says the crucible furnace can be used to help double up your ores. It's a 2-block structure. So I just kind of read that and looked at the picture. And I'm looking at the picture going, okay, there's a tank and the crucible furnace. The tank is actually, oh, my bad. The tank is actually optional. You don't have to have that there. That's just a fuel source. It's actually just 2 crucible furnaces on top of each other, and that's how it turns into this structure. So the lava is actually heating the furnace up, and it works a little bit different to a normal furnace, which will just consume coal to cook things. This has to reach a certain temperature before things will cook in it. I just came back from a big mining session. I got a whole bunch more materials, got some more diamonds because we had none. I didn't realize that. And more importantly, I got some limestone, and this is what we need to be able to bleach our coral. We have to put the limestone in the crucible furnace, which we will do now. I think you can just split it in half like that and it works. And then that will get cooked into quicklime, and that'll be a liquid. And then we take the quicklime and we put it in a vat, which is one of these things here. Then we put the coral in the vat and it'll bleach it through a process up to the bleached coral. Now, in order for us to get the most white dye out of the bleached coral and out of our bones, we also have to make another MenaeroCulture item, or 2 items, which is the blacksmith's anvil and the blacksmith's hammer. Let's see if I can find the anvil here. I found the hammer, and they require burnt brick. So I've cooked up a few more clay bricks here. We need 18 all up, so I'm going to put them in there. Now I found out that these take 16 seconds each to cook, and they cook one after the other. And this is basically kind of the MenaeroCulture's version of cooking ore and stuff like that. So we just have to leave that in there and wait for it to cook for us. You can put a whole stack in there if you want, which is really, really cool. I hope it doesn't like overcook them and they get destroyed if I just leave it and walk away. I can't imagine it would, otherwise I think that would probably get a lot of people. We have to wait for this to smell. Oh no, it's working. I was about to say we might have to wait for this to melt down, but it seems to be, it's reached its temperature. What temperature was it? 825, so it tells you it's melting point. So it's past its melting point, which means that is going to turn into liquid. Now, I'm not really sure how we get it out of there. I'm thinking we can probably pipe it out. Maybe we can even just get a bucket and get it out. What we might actually do is we're going to make a second vat so we don't have to empty the lava out of this one, and we'll put that vat there, and then we can put the quicklime into that vat. Now, as I said, I'm not sure about how I get it out of there. I might be able to use this pipe, maybe. If I don't put it up there, that is. Nope. Oh, thought it was going to fall in lava. Never mind. So if I put that there, maybe I can get liquid out? No. Okay. I'm not really sure. We do have buckets somewhere, so we might grab a bucket and see if we can get some of that quicklime out and fill up that vat. I'm not sure how many buckets we have. Let me just check on these machines while we're here really quickly. I haven't had a chance to move them yet, which I think is what we might... Okay, there's some pulverized ferrous in there. What we might do while we're waiting for this stuff to go through... what am I doing with this pulverized ferrous? Oh, never mind. I wanted to put it in here. No, that's the pulverizer. Put in the redstone furnace and let that cook through. This has full energy in it. This is all out of energy, so turn that off. Why did I come in here again? What am I doing in here? Oh, bucket. That's what I'm after. I'm after a bucket. I have no idea where it is, though. We do have them. Unless somehow I've lost them, which could be possible. I tend to lose things quite easily. Well, let's just make a few more. Let's just make a couple more buckets here. We will make... Well, we only need one, because if we're going to be emptying it and pouring it in, we only need one. We can just repeat the process. Sun, what are you doing? I swear that sun just rose, and it's already going down again. So, hopefully if we put that in there... Bucket? Are you going to fill up? Auto-eject disabled. Auto-eject? Auto-eject. Auto-eject fluids. Eject into me. Oh, maybe now that'll work if I put it as auto-eject fluids. No? Huh. Oh, some of the lava disappeared, or is that my imagination? Maybe it did, so maybe it does run out. Okay, so we have 7 burnt bricks here. I still don't know how to get this to work. How do I get this to work? Huh. Alright, so let's check the recipe for that. I can't. What about a redstone signal? This block will work unless given a redstone signal, but will only work with a redstone signal. Block ignore redstone signals. Eject fluids, eject items and fluids, auto-eject. I would think eject fluids would be nice. What we might need is a redstone signal for our pipe to pull it out. I'm not really sure. We'll test a few things out and see if we can get it working. Then I might have to consult the wiki or something like that and see how it is actually meant to work. Oh, Jesus, that creeper face is right up in my grill. Alright, I'm just going to steal that redstone torch for now. We don't really need it right now. So let's take this back over here. Our brick should be finished soon. I mean, 18 times 6, 16 is... How many minutes is that? It's like 6, 7 minutes or something? I'm not really sure. So if we put that there, will that work? Oh, it did! Fantastic. Alrighty then. Give me that torch back. That worked perfectly. It looks like our bricks may be done in here. And, oh, it's almost out of lava. That's pretty crazy. I didn't expect it to consume so much. We can... maybe take that back and put it back there. I kind of set up the same system as I did with that tank. I also upgraded the tank. As you can see, it's now the same tank as that one because I figured why not? And let's let that fill back up, get some more heat in there. Now that this vat has what we need in it, this quicklime, and we're going to be getting more, which is great, we need to put this coral in. So let's do it and see what happens. So coral go in. I wonder if you can put different types in. No, you can't. So we're going to have to do it a little bit at a time. That's fine. Let's get these out here. And I think this stuff here fits perfectly in our smeltery. Aesthetically, I think it suits it because it's like lava and stuff. And the other things we're going to be making now, I think, suit it as well. So what we need to make is a blacksmith's. Blacksmiths. Here we go. Blacksmith's anvil to start with. No, I don't think we have enough for that yet. So we will make the hammer first, and this is what you use to whack the coral, I believe. I think if you whack coral and bones with it, I have no idea what I'm doing. What else did I need? Netherrack. Like that? No. Okay, I screwed it up somehow. That's got to go up one. I was close. Look, I was close. I'm impressed. Yeah, what you do is you take this hammer, you place bones or the coral on this anvil, and then you whack it 10 times with the hammer, and that produces more white dye or bone meal than you would get normally. So I really want this to hurry up and finish cooking in here so I can get some. Unless, oh, that doesn't have the animation, so it might not be enough. Damn it. Crap. What we might do is we'll focus on one coral at a time too. So I think that might be done. And now we need to put it back in. What I can do here though is I can just take this tank and I can place it above there and drain that out. Whoa, that emptied quickly. Wow. Crap. I'm going to have to get more lava again. Did that get burnt? No, it didn't. Whew. Got scared for a second there. I thought it got burnt. You don't need to suck anything up. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Not a problem. That's cooking those last bricks up. That's bleaching those again. Are those done already? Semi-bleached. Okay, we got some semi-bleached ones now. And then we go semi-bleached again. I think there's one more in there. I like that you can visually see it. That's a really nice touch. Because a lot of the time, you know, you put things in machinery and then you never see it again. So that's really cool that you can actually physically see it changing. Like that one, we can see that there's another brick there for us. So let's look into how we make this blacksmith anvil while we're waiting. We need to make 3 of those. So let's go like this. We can probably make 2 for now. There we go. And like that. I need to get an upgraded workbench in here to make this a bit easier. Are you ready? Have we got more? Okay, we got 2 more. What else do we need? I need 3 along the bottom. Am I going to have enough? I don't know if I'll have enough, to be honest. I thought I calculated that correctly, or maybe I screwed it up. Who knows? And we have 5 perfectly bleached coral. That is wonderful. Let's get the red coral in there cooking now. And that'll turn for us. We got another brick out. So we got 3 burnt brick. I don't know how many more's in there. That's the only downside. I was saying I like the fact that you can see it visually. The downside is you can't tell how much is in there. You got to try and remember. While we're waiting for that stuff to cook and everything, what we probably should do is start disassembling these machines, because we need to take them over into our building there. The question is, where are we going to set them up? What we'll do to start with is we will just take our machinery over. We'll worry about the piping and stuff like that in a little bit. And the engine and where we're going to place it. I'm thinking of digging like underneath the ground, having a little layer that will put our energy generating machines underneath the floor, and that way they can be kind of hidden from sight, because I kind of like having the, you know, machinery visible, and you're like, oh, what's this fancy machine doing? But I don't like having the engines visible, so we'll probably put it underneath. I believe there is a creeper in here. Hello? There is 2 creepers in here. Guys? Guys, can you please leave? Hello? Hello? Holy shit. Let's try and kite them out. I don't really appreciate you being in here, sir. Please come this way. Thank you. Thank you. To the water. Would be very, very nice. Just over here in this little pool. Come for a swim with me. I would greatly appreciate it, because this is where you're going to do the least amount of damage. Don't you explode. Probably one sneaking up on me or something. Don't you explode. What I need to do too is make myself a better sword, because this one right now is great for when we fight those enemies with armor. The zombies and skeletons and stuff wearing the osmium armor. Not that good normally, because it does not do much damage. But we are doing a trip to the nether zone, so we'll have to keep our eye out for some cobalt and ardite, as we can turn that into manulin, which is like one of the best materials for Tinker's Construct tools. And that goes hand in hand with what we're going to be doing next. I was thinking about, like, what next steps do we need to take as far as getting our ore processing automated, and I really think we need to get that quarry up and running. Like, we need that quarry working. God dang it. Hey, he didn't destroy anything. Do they not destroy anything when they're in water? Huh. You know what? I did not... If that's actually a thing, I didn't know that. That was just pure luck that I took him into the water. Anyway, as I was saying, the next step that we need to take is getting our quarry so we don't have to worry about it, because right now it's just sitting there. It's not doing anything because the pump chunks keep unloading. So what I want to do is I want to ultimately get lava pumping from the nether, and then we can use tesseracts to teleport that lava to the quarry. But in order to do all this, we need ender pearls. So I was thinking, how are we going to get ender pearls? Now, there was a system I set up ages ago, back in my first ever series, which was just like a little hut you put out in the middle of nowhere in the dark so you can kill endermen. But we have the Soul Shards 2 mod installed. Now, with the Soul Shards 2 mod, we can actually kill mobs and then create our own spawner from soul essence that they drop. So I've been looking into how to do that. Unfortunately, we only have 3 crystallized soul essence and we need at least 4, but I think maybe a trip back to that dimension that has the blaze spawner in it, and we can destroy that blaze spawner. If we're going to the nether anyway, we're probably going to find more blazes, and we can use the soul we get from that to help us make a enderman spawning cage, and that way we can farm enderman and get ender pearls, because tesseracts need liquid ender pearls basically to be able to work. A chunk loader to keep the pump loaded in the nether so that it keeps pumping lava out needs an ender pearl. So right now we really just need ender pearls. So we're going to be working towards all of that over the next few episodes, and we're putting some more stuff in here. One thing, after we've got our quarry set up and everything's running perfectly, getting like unlimited energy in here for now, I want to look into making a jetpack, because it's actually not as hard as I thought it would be. I was pleasantly surprised by how easy it is. So what we want to do here, what order did I have these in? I've gotten completely distracted just rambling. So we had redstone engine, like, what's it? No, the induction smelter, that's what I'm holding. So induction smelter, redstone engine, and then pulverizer. No, pulverizer has to go first, doesn't it? My bad. I don't know why I was whacking it when I've got my crescent hammer here. There we go. And how empty this room feels right now. Just gonna step away from this wall and have a bit of a laugh at how empty everything is. We want to get that and maybe just put it there. And then we may dig underneath and try and set up a little pool of water down there. And that way we can pipe the energy up through to these guys. I just wanted to move them in for now. And let's just step back and have a look. Oh, wow. This gigantic building. And these tiny little machines just in the corner. I don't know what we're going to do with this building yet. I just wanted to make it. I think it looks amazing, but Yeah, right now it's very, very empty. That'll do for now. I just wanted to get those machines over in there. I'm going to have to do a lot of fiddling to get them working. But for now, let's go and sort this mess out. So, we should have all the bricks we need now. I'm hoping this is enough. So how was it again? I think it was like that. And we only need one more of these. I'm pretty sure I counted all of this out correctly. Yep, there we go. So 3 of those. 3 of those, and the nether brick in the middle. And we have a blacksmith's anvil. Now, we need to take this coral back out and put it back in. So give me that. There we go. That is back in. Okay, that's back cooking. Let's put this over here. And this is going to fit aesthetically with our forge as well. I mean, look at that. It just fits perfectly. This building looks amazing. I'm really, really happy with it. Now, what we do here is we get the bleach coral, we get the hammer, and I believe you just place it down. Can you put multiple ones on? No. And then, oh god, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, you put it down, and then you whack it. You whack the crap out of it. And for every 1 piece of coral, you get 2 dye, I think. I believe. Wait. What'd I just do? What'd I get? Unworked white dye. What? How did that... Maybe I was hitting the anvil and not the actual dye. So if we put this on... So have I got to be careful with where I'm aiming here? Ah, there we go. No, I was hitting the thing again. Oh, okay. You don't hold it down. You click at a slower pace. And... Da-da-da-da! We just got 2 white dye. Oh, that is a great system. Again, visually, I really like it. We'll take these out and put them back in. Wait, was that right? No. They had to go back in one more time. My bad. Gonna go... Oh, shit. Look how many creepers there are up there. Jesus. Oh, I forgot to put torches back on the roof. No wonder. Oh, God. That could be scary if they drop down on my head or something. Oh, and it's looking very empty in here. But I'm also looking forward to having this area cleaned out. That way we can actually put some furnishing in. Some proper furnishing. The other thing we're going to be working towards, too, is setting up a applied energistics storage system as well. So we've got a lot of stuff we're going to be working towards in our Institute of Technology. We need to get our storage system up and running. We need to get machinery up and running. We need to get our unlimited lava flowing and our quarry up and running. We need to get jetpacks made. I mean, there's so much stuff that we are going to be working towards, and I think we're going to stay focused. I know a few people have been asking, like, oh, when are you going to play around with some of the magic mods and things like that? And I always feel that it's best to focus on one thing at a time, otherwise you end up all over the place, kind of like I am now, running around doing this friggin' coral stuff. But that is all working towards our Institute of Technology, because we're going to be using this white dye to make our lights look fancy once we get glowstone, which is the other reason we need to go to the nether, is to get glowstone. I kept forgetting what the second reason was. I'm like, I know I want to get lava, but there was another reason I wanted to go. Of course, we need glowstone to get those lights made. I'm just going to have a little snack here. And then, let's put these on here. Oh god, you have to do these one at a time though. Oh crap, this is going to take a while. Whack-a-doo. I like that big animation when you hit it. And there we go. We got some bone meal. These should be done now. Oh no, give my hammer back. There we go. Jesus. Almost lost my hammer. And let's put the last of the pink coral in here. And let that cook. And I guess I just keep whacking away at these things. Whoa, I am exhausted after all that hammering. So we have 26 white dye, and we have over a stack of bone meal now, because you actually get 4 bone meal for 1 bone, which is an amazing turnaround, and of course 2 white dye. I just want to double check that I can actually use bone meal after I've done all that work. So what was it? Project Red. That was it. Project Red. And we're trying to make these inverted white lamps because they don't require a redstone signal to work. White alumina. There we go. Yeah, you can use bone meal. Should pop up again. There we go. Bone meal and glowstone is all we really need. So that is going to probably cover the front. That's about it. Because there are 6 columns along the front, and they're 11 high. So that will literally probably just cover the front and probably like half the side once we're done here. Wow, we are going to need a lot more. That's the last lot of our coral to go through, and then we have to hammer that out. While I'm waiting for it, I'm just going to make sure nothing nasty is still in here. Oh, and now there's a spider in there. I'm worried these creepers are going to drop on my head. But this spider is committing suicide. Let's get in there and get fresh with him. No creepers. Oh, I was trying to look for creepers. Don't you be rude. Let's close this. And now, onto our poxy, horrible-looking little machinery here. As I said, I think I want to hide the engines underneath, so probably the best bet is to maybe dig down in a corner here. The problem is we are right above that underground ravine, so I don't know how far we can dig down. And I don't really want to dig straight down. I think that might even be quicksand, is that? Oh no, it's sandstone. That is fine. Thought I heard something. Never mind. Knock that out. Once we get down, that'll be fine. If we get down to stone, I can just use my hammer and hammer away. We definitely want to be down a bit lower than this, so let's just see how far we can go. That should be fine and dandy. I probably should have left myself a way to get out, shouldn't I? Did not think that through. Damn it. Alright, let me just drop in. Knock that out. Knock that out. And that out. And that should be more than enough, maybe. Maybe one more layer. One more layer to make it a little bit grander down here. Actually, two. 2 layers. And there we go. Perfect. That'll be nice. We can set up a little pool of water down here for our thermal expansion machinery to run on for now until we can get a better source of energy set up. The lava that hopefully we can work towards over the next few episodes. I'm just going to clear this out like this. Dirt, I hate you. I need an excavator, which is basically the shovel version of the hammer I've got. Oh, God, dirt and gravel. Worst thing ever when you're trying to mine and you just come across these things. Because now I have to delicately, like, mine this out individually. Otherwise, I'm going to take random chunks out of the wall. Ugh, get out of here, dirt. No one likes you. And I just want to get started on this really quickly. There we go. Of course, more friggin' dirt. Knock this out of the way. We're also going to need a heap of cobblestone anyway, because there's more building to do in the future. Cobblestone's the best material for it. Oh, that's not too bad. That didn't knock it. Ah, there we go. There's the weird shape I was talking about. I knew it'd do something odd like that. Knock that out. Knock the roof in. There's some copper for us. And just looking at my mini-map, we're probably right underneath the machines now. And I probably need to make a little staircase temporarily to get out of here. I think we'll just put like a ladder in or something so we can kind of keep it very secret in the corner. Once we start getting ender pearls in, if we can get this spawner made though, we will be also able to make ourselves elevators, which will be really, really nice. The blocks that you jump on and you go up and down. But for now, this will have to do. Raggedy kind of ghetto style dungeon down here. Well, not dungeon, basement. Oh, I do not want it to be this dark though. Light up, because I know things will spawn down here. Alright, let's just make a really quick friggin' staircase out of here. Give me that. Close you. Bugger off. There we go. Where do we want it? So I need it there. Excuse me. Excuse me, why are you freaking out? We need it to... Wonderful. We need it to come down like that for now. So I'll just knock my way up. Where's my shovel? There we go. No, that's an axe. It's not a shovel. I don't know. I haven't seen many people digging with shovels before. Don't know about you guys. And there we go. We got a little ghetto basement down there. I can start setting up a little pool of water for our thermal expansion machines and get energy flowing back to them. It looks like there's plenty of room down here. May just end up digging out a whole bunch underneath here. And as far as the interior goes, as I said, I'm not really sure what to do with it at the moment. But one of the things I was thinking is this could almost be like a front, and we could have this all decorative and look really technology and fancy, but the actual machinery and real experiments and stuff like that could be underground, and maybe there will be like a tunnel that goes along here and goes underground or something. I'm not sure yet. I'm still just throwing ideas around because I have no idea what to do with this massive building. Before we wrap the episode up, let's get this darn white dye made. Since this is what we've been focusing on for the last 20 minutes, I really want to get it made. So let's grab that out. I said grab that out. I said grab that out. Why isn't it grabbing? Excuse him. Why? Maybe it's not done? Huh. Why is that letting me... It's bugged or something? Hey. Hey, you. Come out of there. Oh, that's full. I did not realize that, but that is full. Hey. Please come to me. I'm gonna have to break this. Okay. That was weird. I had to break it to get it out. That is very weird because it's actually done. So, do I have that... redstone torch on me again. Let's get... I just wasted a whole bunch of the liquid quicklime, but that's fine. I mean, we have a full tank of it, and it doesn't seem to drain like the lava does in there. So what we want to do is get this piping, put the piping there again, have it red, and then redstone signal. Pour out, you beautiful white liquid. That sounded a bit odd. Give me that. Maybe it's just me. Never mind me. It's just my brain goes weird places sometimes. Let's smash the rest of this coral into white dye and then wrap the episode up. And in between this and the next episode, I will get our current machinery set back up in our building, and then we will have to look into how to make ourselves an Enderman spawner. And I think this is the last piece of coral. There we go. And let's see how much we have all up. Da-da-da! Beautiful white dye. And all up we have 34 plus 4 is 38 plus 64 is 72, 102. Or I completely counted that wrong, 112. I'm not sure. I'm not going to try and count it now. My brain will probably hurt. But there we go. We got a whole bunch of dye to go towards our light. So we're making slow progress, but we are making progress. As I said, next time we are probably going to have to do a trip back to the nether dimension that we made to collect that spawner. Then we're going to have to go and hunt for some endermen to be able to set up an enderman spawn cage. But for this episode, we are all out of time for today. If you enjoyed the video, a rating would be very much appreciated. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time. Bye! that. And more importantly, I got some limestone, and this is what we need to be able to bleach our coral. We have to put the limestone in the crucible furnace, which we will do now. I think you just split it in half like that and it works, and then that will get cooked into quicklime, and that'll be a liquid. And then we take the quicklime and we put it in a vat, which is one of these things here. Then we put the coral in the vat and it'll bleach it through a process up to the bleached coral. Now, in order for us to get the most white dye out of the bleached coral and out of our bones, we also have to make another MenaeroCulture item, or two items, which is the blacksmith's anvil and the blacksmith's hammer. Let's see if I can find the anvil here. I found the hammer, and they require burnt brick. So I've cooked up a few more clay bricks here. We need 18 all up, so I'm going to put them in there. Now, I found out that these take 16 seconds each to cook. And they cook one after the other. And this is basically kind of the MenaeroCulture's version of cooking ore and stuff like that. So we just have to leave that in there and wait for it to cook for us. You can put a whole stack in there if you want, which is really, really cool. I hope it doesn't, like, overcook them and they get destroyed if I just leave it. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of MenaeroCraft, our Minecraft modded survival series. So last episode we returned from the MenaeroCraft dimension to our own beautiful home, and we started fiddling around with some of the MenaeroCulture machines, and I couldn't get the furnace to work, which we need to be able to bleach this coral that we collected into bleached white coral. That way we can turn that, can be used to help double up your ores. It's a 2-block structure. So I just kind of read that and looked at the picture, and I'm looking at the picture going, okay, there's a tank and the crucible furnace. The tank is actually, oh, my bad. The tank is actually optional. You don't have to have that there. That's just a fuel source. It's actually just 2 crucible furnaces on top of each other, and that's how it turns into this structure. So the lava is actually heating the furnace up, and it works a little bit different to a normal furnace, which will just consume coal to cook things. This has to reach a certain temperature before things will cook in it. I just came back from a big mining session. I got a whole bunch more materials, got some more diamonds, because we had none. I didn't realize that, into white dye, and then white dye we can use to make lights for our technology building. Now you can actually see that I raised the building. I actually made the roof 11 high where it was 8 before, and I think it looks a lot better now that it's raised. It also made the decoration around the side symmetrical, which was bugging me a little bit. I have this thing about symmetry, so that is fantastic. But never mind that, it is time to get back to this MenaeroCulture stuff to start with. So I got it working. As you can see, the crucible furnace is up and running. The issue that I had is I didn't read this properly. Basically in here it says the crucible furnace